Hi guys, welcome to my first video on finance. So first of all, my name is Bernard. I'm a senior financial management and business economics student. The reason why I'm starting this channel is because I am so frustrated at how personal finance or actual the efficient budgeting or the efficient maximization of your financial resources are not so accessible to the youth here in the Philippines, and that's why I wanted to use this medium, social media, in order to share what I know about finance. So for this video, I'm gonna talk about my favorite savings deposit account, which is the BPI Kaya Savings. So BPI Kaya Savings, if you guys have seen this card from BPI, my account for BPI is actually BPI Kaya Savings. You can start availing it at around at least the age of 17. I started at the age of 17. It was first easy savings account. So why did I choose this savings account compared to other banks out there in the Philippines? Now guys, if you actually try to research, the interest rates are the same amongst all of the banks. Like it's 0.0 to 50% per annum interest. So what's so special about the BPI Kaya Savings Account? Guys, if you've noticed, like if you go to like BDO or East West sites, you can actually research for what kinds of bank accounts you can avail of. What's so special about BPI Kaya Savings is you don't need to have a maintaining balance at all. Like if you need to spend your money, like you just leave like a peso in your bank account, that's okay. They won't charge you anything for that. You're not gonna lose any money for that. Conversely, with BDO, wherein that was actually my back then in BDO, I had a Jumpstart savings account, but then I had some deductions if I do not meet a certain amount of deposits. So I got frustrated back then. I had to close it, and now I transferred to BPI. So again, the BPI Kaya Savings Account has no maintaining balance. That's one of the best things about the BPI Kaya Savings Account. Another thing is it's you can since it's a debit card, you can use it to transact like in groceries. If you are willing to pay the 5 pesos service charge, you can use it and anywhere, like in most establishments here in Cagayan de Oro City. I actually use it like in restaurants, several coffee shops. I use my own card since I don't like bringing a lot of money. So what else is so special? Okay, so here's one of the best things that you need to know if you're gonna go banking with BPI. You see, BPI is one of the it's actually the first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the first bank in the Philippines where they actually have an express deposit machine. It's the yellow machine that you can normally see in their branches nowadays. You can express deposit money there in bills of 100 pesos, 500 pesos, and 1,000 pesos. So for me, I don't need to line up in the bank at all. What I do is if I need to deposit my savings, which I do every day, I just place all of my 100 peso bills there, and then I have it already credited into my account using only my BPI Kaya Savings Account. So that's what you need. It's one of the best things that you actually need to know if you're gonna go banking with BPI. It's so accessible, and it's really accessible. It's best, especially for us students, if you're so constrained with the time and other matters. So let's go to the requirements. You don't actually need a lot. Of course, you need to have a valid ID, like for example my school ID. So this is for identification purposes, and for confirmation of your area of residence, all you need to do is present a utility bill. However, of course, there are some cases wherein you might not have any utilities at all. Like you do not subscribe in any postpaid accounts. That's okay, as long as you can prove, like for example, in my ID, at the back of my ID, I have my dad's name. So what I did was I had to ask a utility bill from my dad, which was an electricity bill, and that's what I presented to the BPI Kaya to the BPI tellers. That's what I presented to the BPI tellers, and I was able to have it approved because of course they need to confirm your place of residence. So aside from those validity of your identity, of course you need to bring you need to pay like around 150 pesos for the card alone, and then of course there's an initial deposit of 200 pesos, and then aside from that is you need to bring a 1x1 ID, and then aside from the 1x1 ID picture, you need to bring a 1x1 ID picture, and aside from the 1x1 ID picture, I think that's basically it. That's basically what you just need to bring. So you just visit the nearest BPI branch at your local area of domicile, and then just basically just approach the new accounts staff, and then tell her that you intend to open your own BPI Kaya Savings Account. So one of the reasons also why I'm actually making a video out of this, because I've been receiving a lot of queries on my blog, thewolfofcdo.wordpress.com, about this, and most questions are actually repetitive, so I'll try to answer now. So how much charge are you gonna make for every transaction? If you're going to check your balance at the ATM, you're gonna have to pay like 5 pesos, and then for every withdrawal you also need to pay 5 pesos, and for every transaction, like if you're gonna use this let's say at a Mesa restaurant or at the Big B's restaurant, you're gonna have to pay 5 pesos for the service charge. That's all. That's too minimal, guys. Like for me, if your concern is security of like your bills, the number of bills that you bring in your wallet, that's already fine with me. I'm fine with paying the extra 5 pesos. And also, what else you need to pay about you need to know about payment. There's no charge if you're gonna check your balance using the BPI app. By the way, nowadays, until like around June 2019, you can actually access the BPI app, mobile app, without even if you're not registered. So let's say GoSurf 50, like that's one of their promos right now. So it's really nice to bank with BPI, guys. Also, guys, how many weeks will it take? One of the questions was on how many weeks will it take for you to receive this. I recently helped my brother open his own BPI Kaya Savings Account, and it took 10 exactly 10 business days for him to be able to claim his BPI Kaya Savings Account. Another question that I've been receiving is if I am one of the questions that I've been receiving also was if I can actually link this with my PayPal account. Guys, I did link this with my PayPal account, so every time I withdraw from my PayPal account, it goes directly to my bank account. Just make sure that of course you also enrolled your account to mobile banking, because mobile banking is so efficient, guys. You can check it anywhere on the go, and you can use it as like a depository, like literally a depository account for your PayPal transactions. So in terms of remittances, if your relative or if someone is going to pay you via PayPal overseas or abroad, yes, they can send it via PayPal and you can deposit it here. But if you are going to ask me if like them abroad sending directly to this account, no, that's not the best account. I think there's another account for that. It's called the Easy Manager. Yeah, it's a pun. So that's for the remittances. Like if you intend to receive money from abroad, I don't know, for whatever reason. So there's a separate account for that. This is basically just a savings account wherein you don't get penalized for it. So other questions also is how much interest are you gonna receive? So of course, like I've mentioned, it's 0.0250% per annum. And how much money do you need to how much average daily balance do you need? It's 1,000 pesos, guys. If you're not so interested with interest, it's okay. If you're still a young student and then you're trying to save up money and then it hasn't reached 4 digits yet, it's fine, guys. It's really fine. What I really just want is for you guys to know that there's a savings account in the Philippines wherein you don't need to like maintain a certain amount just for you to save. That's probably one of the reasons why I really like the BPI Kaya Savings Account. So with that, I think I pretty much said too much. If you have further questions, you can drop by the comments section below, and also if you'd like to learn other stuff about investing, stock market trading, and anything about personal finance, economics, traveling, or any other matter that I could actually discuss with you guys, you can just hit that comment below, and then I'll try to accommodate all of your questions and all of your concerns. You can reach out to me via my social media accounts also, guys. So with that, well, see you on the next video. I look forward to any suggestions or comments as to how I can improve my channel. Again, guys, the objective for my personal objective for this is, of course, widespread knowledge for the Filipino, not just for Filipino adults, but literally for the Filipino youth who also deserve to know financial literacy. See you soon. Basically, that's it. See you next time. Ta-ta.